you very much. Isn't that nice, eh? Thank you. Thank you, and welcome again to the Pyramid Game. Yes, indeed, this is the show where we positively encourage the participants to pile on the pounds, thus giving them, of course, a healthy bank balance. Now, Simon Williams is back with us today, and we'll be meeting him in a moment, but so much did he enjoy himself the last time that he has persuaded his other half to join in, so please put your hands together for Lucy Fleming. I think it's the first husband and wife team we've ever had here, Lucy. And of course, Simon these days is a very successful author as well as actor. Does that mean you see a lot more of him around the house?
Yes. He paces around thinking of words and things like that.
Well, that's what you've got to do here, too. I'll sit still and think of words anyway. I understand you are working on something together, a little project coming up later in the year.
Yes, there's a possibility we might be doing a situation comedy together later in the year, but it's early days.
Early days yet.
It'll be fun.
We look forward. We cross fingers for it, Lucy.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, here's a chap who's back with us from Friday. His name is Steve Maitland-Thomas. How you doing, Steve? Okay?
Very well, thanks.
All right. Didn't play any rugby over the weekend, did you?
No. I had a quiet weekend.
You had quite a weekend. Well, celebrating what you won on Friday, of course.
Well, bits of it, yes.
Yeah, well, £125 you got then, of course. One thing we didn't talk about last time was your involvement with the Territorial Army.
Yes.
Now, what rank do you hold?
Well, I've been in 9 years and made the meteoric rise to corporal at the moment. I always seem to be in the wrong places at the wrong times when the stripes are handed out.
Yeah, well, of course, the one thing, of course, when you're in the TA, you must not lose your head in battle, must you, eh?
Well, the idea is to keep it on in any place. Yes.
Otherwise, you'd have nowhere to put your hat anyway, would you?
Yes.
Anyway, it's good to have you back. We've got Steve and Lucy over here. Well, the cat, of course, is out of the bag, so let's make it official now. Welcome back, Simon Williams.
Hello.
Very demurely dressed today. I was expecting another bright sweater, you know, like the last time.
I just thought I'd keep you guessing.
Now, as well as the sitcom that Lucy was talking about, you're in rehearsal, I think, for another play at the moment, aren't you?
Yes, I'm rehearsing an Iris Murdoch play that opens at the Aldwych Theatre in a couple of weeks' time, 3 weeks' time.
Right, good. And, what's it called?
It's called Black Prince.
Ah, right.
I'm having trouble learning my lines. I can't even learn the title of the thing.
Good to have you back with us, Simon, anyway.
Lovely to be back.
Let's meet the lady who is partnering Simon. She's Margaret Morris, and she comes from Glossop. Well, you live in Glossop in Derbyshire anyway, don't you, Margaret? Welcome to the show, first of all.
Thank you.
Are you a native of the place or not?
No, I'm originally from Warrington in Cheshire.
All right, so you've moved across there.
Yeah.
And what do you do for a living, tell us?
I'm a company care advisor. I advise companies on private medical insurance.
Oh, that sort of thing, right. Married lady?
Yes.
Any children?
No.
No Morris Minors as yet, then? Eh?
Not yet.
And what are your hobbies? What do you like doing in your spare time?
I love cooking, ballet, theatre, sport in general.
Right, well, with all that food, you need to do a lot of exercise to work it off, don't you?
Indeed.
Anyway, good to have you here. We've got Margaret and Simon. Well, as always, at the beginning of the week, we introduce you to the naughty noises. If you happen to be tuning in for the first time, we have this for a correct answer, this for a breach of the regulations, and a very special sound, too. A special sound for a special category, the Lucky 7, and a prize lurks behind that, but more when we come to it. Let's flash a few phrases your way right now, though. The first game of the day, indeed of the week, we've got the Wild Bunch, Holy Game Shows, Bunny and Clyde, I love these category titles, Perchance to Scream, Hody Ho, and beside the 3 side. Lucy, it will be your choice first, please.
Hody ho.
Right, Hody Ho. And we have words associated with bowls here. Why, you might say? Well, your example is Plymouth, Plymouth, ho, right? So the words are associated with bowls. You have got 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
You do this to the dice.
Throw.
More round up, roll. It came to Plymouth, a lot of ships.
The Armada.
Yeah. This is what you count in a game when you play a game. It's
Dice. Dice.
No, it's what adds up.
Counters.
No, it's 20.
Total.
No, it's it rhymes with core.
Core.
Pass.
Score.
Opposite of red.
Black.
Well, yes, well, I suppose green is the opposite. Well, somehow, yeah, there's one way of describing it. Nevertheless, and you never know what can happen in the next round, and now they've got 2 points.
Damn, I got this wrong.
Absolutely right, of course, 20 is a score. Now, let's see what your score's going to be then, Simon.
We want to find out what Holy Game Shows means.
Do you now?
Yeah.
Oh
Well, there's one thing that it means for you. Of course, it is the Lucky 7 and a special pyramid prize on offer for you here, Margaret. If you guess all 7 correctly, Simon's going to do the describing, of course. We have things associated with Batman, right?
Batman, right.
Your example is a comic, all right? We've got 30 seconds for you. It starts now.
It's a grotto.
Batman Cave.
Something you put over your eyes.
His mask.
You put it over your shoulders like a cloak.
Cape.
It's a bird with a red breast.
Robin.
You put them on like stockings up to here. Green.
Tights.
Thank you. Known as the US of
A.
what?
America.
An animal black and white in the Arctic.
Penguin.
Yes, that's it.
Well done, you.
Well, how about that? Yes, very well done indeed. The old penguin came in useful there, didn't it? And Margaret, you won this special pyramid prize. It is our pyramid novelty clock, and in fact, it's there pyramid-shaped, but the sections work out, and then it goes around in a clockwise direction, then every hour it forms the perfect pyramid again. Well done to you. And of course, in addition to that, the good news is that you've got yourself 7 points. Now then, how's the other side of the family going to make out? Steve has got to choose the category, I can tell you.
The Wild Bunch.
The Wild Bunch you shall have, and we've got words associated with a grape, okay? Your example is wine. 30 seconds on the clock, it starts now.
Like wine, different letter. It's the actual plant that it grows on.
Vine.
To actually mold or to break
Crush?
it. Yes. The like liquid that comes out the bottom. The after you've crushed it.
Wine. No, don't
Yep.
know.
Pass. Shovel and
Pick.
it's 16 ounces.
Pound.
It's ready. It's ready. It's like type.
Vintage. No.
Right, yes, right was the word we're looking for. Well done there, Lucy, for knowing still how to operate with the duodecimal system. And at the end of that round, you've got yourself 6 points. Actually, it's not duodecimal at all, is it? It's imperial as opposed to metric. However, words is what this game is all about. And Margaret, what would you like to choose? Have a little whisper there.
Perchance to scream.
Perchance to scream.
Why not?
Words associated with horror. All right? Your example is shock. I hope you won't be, though. We've got 30 seconds on the clock. It starts now.
When you open a book and it tells a...
Story.
When you're terrified, you...
Gasp.
No.
Horrified.
Another word for horrified.
Afraid. Frightened. Scared.
Second word then.
Frightened. Fright.
When you wake up having bad dreams.
Nightmare.
Red inside the
Blood.
veins. A ghoul.
Ghost.
No.
An apparition.
Creature.
A spook. An ogre. A monster.
When something's very small.
Tiny. Tail. Minute.
Yeah, the tiny was almost it. It was little that we were after, but you were doing very well there. And in fact, they've moved on to a fine score. Another 5 that time, taking them on to 12 points. Right, so you've got to do your best now, the team. Lucy and Steve, this time around. You can choose from Bunny and Clyde or beside the 3 side.
Bunny and Clyde sounds fun.
OK then, Steve, you're going to do the describing, are you? Okie dokie. Bunny and Clyde, we have words associated with rabbit. OK? Your example is Easter, like the Easter Bunny, OK? 30 seconds on your clock. It starts now.
Where the rabbit lives. Down at...
The hole.
Yep. Easter on the
Bonnet.
head.
Easter bonnet.
Yep. 12 inches.
Foot.
Jolly on the pirate ship. The Jolly...
Roger.
Yep. What rabbits do well at?
Eat.
Make lots of little rabbits.
Breed.
Yeah. And a bit more...
Breeding.
Yep. Something... rabbit, like share.
Lettuce.
No, like sounds like share. Something bragging.
Hare.
Nope, like story.
Oh, yeah, what a shame that was. Of course, it was the Uncle Remus stories, I think. There was Brer Rabbit and Brer Fox, of course. You did very well in that round, but there is no need to play again because I can tell you that Margaret and Simon are the winners. Well, Steve, you managed it on Friday, but it wasn't to be this time around.
win some, you lose
you
some.
win some, you lose some. Well, you didn't really lose. You had a good time anyway,
Yes,
didn't
I
you?
had a great time.
£125 you've got for your pains for all the things you did on Friday, plus, of course, the special pyramid trophy. Let me shake you by the hand, sir.
Thank you.
Well done to you. And let's hope there's a wee bit of an improvement in the Welsh rugby side.
Yeah, I hope so, yes.
Lucy, of course, is going to play again in part 2, but right now, Margaret and Simon are going to play for pounds. Right then, Margaret, let me escort you and take a seat. Right, making yourself awfully comfortable.
Oh, it's not possible.
Your man here has done all this before, and I know you've been watching every single morning, Margaret, haven't you? So you know what to do. Right, there are 6 different phrases this time. You remember all your keywords and the lists and that sort of stuff. And we hope you make an awful lot of money here and match mine. 60 seconds on the clock. It starts now.
Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism.
Religion.
More of them. Socks, underpants, vests, shirts.
Underwear.
Items maybe in a washing place, a public washing place.
Laundry.
Yeah, no, where you do it yourself?
Laundrette.
Yes, items in there possibly?
Clothes in a laundrette.
Items.
Items. Washing in a laundrette.
Items.
Socks.
Another word for items.
Things in a laundrette.
Yes.
Sorry.
Dormice, bears, squirrels, things that sleep during the winter.
Animals that hibernate.
Tennis shoes, tennis socks, shorts, singlets, doublets.
Items of sportswear.
Hedgehogs, snails.
Creepy crawlers.
Items that don't move very fast.
Things that move slowly.
Very bad skiing.
I'm sorry.
All down the top one, eh? Yes, very bad skiing. You're quite right. He broke his clavicle not so long ago, didn't he?
Absolutely,
Which can be very, very
already.
painful indeed. What Eddie the Eagle might say. But nevertheless, what a fine start to the week and a good start for you there, Margaret, of course. You're going to be playing with Lucy in the next part of the show. You've got yourself £175 already. A new contestant will have to play with Simon, of course. And we'll see you in just a moment on the Pyramid Game. Don't go anywhere, please. Thank you very much indeed, and welcome back to the Pyramid Game. Well, of course, Margaret Morris has matched mines. She's made money, and she, in fact, has got herself £175, plus our novelty pyramid clock, because she got a special pyramid prize in the Lucky 7 category. And she's now partnering Lucy Fleming, so we meet a new gentleman now who's playing with Simon Williams. And we welcome all the way from Dumfries, Billy Hughes. How are you, Billy? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
What do you do for a living, sir?
I'm a retail furniture salesman with Bradley's in Dumfries, which is a small company.
All right, well, a little plug in there for them, nevertheless.
That's me got a rise.
Absolutely. If Simon does well for you in this part of the game, you can give him 3 chairs. Sorry about that. And what do you do hobby-wise in your spare time?
Well, I'm into everything that's really athletic, you know, darts, dominoes, snooker, you know, you've really got
All
to
that
build
sort
your
of
muscles
stuff,
up for them, you know.
Smoky back rooms.
Yeah, that's right. You know.
Who do you play darts for?
Play for the local RAF club in Dumfries, you know.
Really?
So we can fling with arrows, you know,
Sure,
the red arrows.
Red arrows, they must be. That's right. Well, good to have you here. Put your hands together for Billy Hughes. Right, so Billy's our new contestant, therefore we stay with his team, but it's his celebrity Simon who's going to choose from these new phrases which are about to be revealed. Another classic set of categories. Puff Puff. Dire straight jacket, for those of a musical bent, maybe. Ankle shocks, it's your round. I know it always is. Great at the Tate, and boy meets girl. They get worse by the day, these. Anyway, Simon, what would you like?
I think, as we both sound like pump people, we might go for It's Your Round. What do you
Yes,
think?
right.
Correct,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes, I think Billy likes a wee nip every now and again. Anyway, here we go. Things associated with the word circle, all right?
Right.
And you've got 30 seconds on the clock. As always, the time starts now.
It's a compact.
Disc,
Pals, allies,
friends,
things disappear. You put them and they disappear.
vanish.
No, it's a conjuring trick. You go like this, you go,
Magic,
this north, south, east and west.
west, poles,
No, it's a little thing here.
compass,
Going round and round the earth in a satellite.
planets, it's
Round the
in circle, orbit,
Thank you. You go to see films in it?
Cinema.
Oh, yes, indeed you do. The gong just beat you to it there, and round and round and up and down. I have to tell, Billy was looking at me there, too, for inspiration. I get very tempted sometimes, but I never move the lips, I can promise you. And the lads have moved on to 5 points. Righty-ho. Now then, ladies. Plenty to choose from there, Lucy.
Puff, puff,
Oh,
please.
right. Now, these are all words ending with the letters F, double F, in fact. They end in f, like stiff. OK?
Right.
Puff, puff, and stiff. We have 7 more. We've also got 30 seconds. The time starts now.
Teachers at a school are called this. It's a long stick. It rhymes with laugh, sort of.
Staff.
Yes. This is on your jacket. It's the...
Cuff.
Yes. This is a bit of... which is on your jacket sometimes.
Fluff.
Yes. This, not on, but...
Off.
Yeah. If you're one of these who have a star and you're American and you ride a horse and you're the head of the posse, or they're
Sheriff.
Nottingham, yes. This is what you sniff and it makes you sneeze.
That's right. Wonderful, that. Touch of the Mrs. Slocum's in there. She was always having trouble with her posse, too. But at the end of that round, interesting situation here. Both teams have now got 5 points. The Williams family in a head-to-head here. eh?
Oh.
Now then, Billy, what are you going to choose, Mr. Hughes?
I think we agreed on Boy Meets Curl.
Boy meets curl, right. Not the lucky 7. Things that make waves, right? That's the curl bit, of course. Your example is a boat. We've got 30 seconds for you. It starts now.
You do the steerboat.
Row.
No, the other one for row.
Punt.
No, the other one. Waddle. Sounds like waddle.
Paddle.
You can have a great time. It's a big fish, biggest fish.
whale.
in the world. Yeah. You're going to get it cut. You're going to get.
A hairdresser.
It's a small stone on the beach.
A pebble.
The person is the.
A swimmer. Lifesaver. Swimmer.
You get caught in this. It's
Storm.
Whoa, that's... because we talk about matching minds on this show. That really was. You get caught in this and you say storm. How did you know that?
Oh, I could see him acting at the storm.
Yeah. Terrific stuff. And Billy and Simon have now got 11 points. Right then, Margaret Morris, my dear, what would you like?
Ankle shocks.
Ankle shocks.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, well, look, you did awfully well, of course, the last time you got the special lucky 7, didn't you? Maybe you'll do it again, who can tell? Guess all 7 correctly, Lucy, and another special pyramid prize there for Margaret. And we have things associated with the word charge. That's the shocks bit again. Your example is electricity. 30 seconds on your clock. It starts now.
The second word, air. Like army. Army, navy, air.
Service. Pass.
Right. You pay this out to your salary. Income,
Account. Bill.
small word. Sounds like axe.
Tax.
When you go into a shop, there's a little label on the items.
Price.
Yep, yes, we give you that right on the gong there. Unfortunately, no prize. Actually, it was another clock. So you've got one already, so you wouldn't have wanted another one. However, what was the first one you were looking at? It was force, wasn't it? The three forces you were going for. Nevertheless, the girls have moved on now to 7 points. And you still have the chance to take the lead. We stay with you over there. Who's going to describe? Who will guess in your final go?
Do you want
to describe it?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
yes, they've sorted it out. Lucy will
from
describe, and you'll choose dire straitjacket or great at the Tate.
Great at the Tate. Please.
Right. Things associated with statues. And your example, pigeons. And why not, indeed? Yeah, we're dropping 30 seconds on the clock. They start now.
Admiral, one eye, one
Nelson.
eye. Yeah. This is a thing you make the statues with, and you hit it, and it forms. It's a tool, and it sounds like
Chisel.
yes. This is what you make a statue of. It's on the beach. It's a rock. It's small. It's hard. You weigh.
Stone.
Yes. This is a man who makes statues.
Mason.
No, it's
Sculptor.
Yes. This is where he does it. His place. It's like this
Studio.
is yes. And this is another thing you make it of. It's white and.
It's white, and you were getting round to saying arch, I'm quite sure, which was marble. And now Lucy and Margaret have got 12 points. Which means, fellas, you've got to play, but of course, I suppose the good news for you two is that you only need 2 points in order to go and play for some pounds here. So, dire straitjacket, things that confine movement, right? And your example is a muzzle, like they put on a dog's snout, okay?
Right.
So, 30 seconds on the clock, and your time starts now.
Knights of old used to put this on.
Armour.
Women wear them very tight
Girdles,
here.
corsets.
You put them on here when you're arrested.
Handcuffs.
You sleep in it in the garden.
Your hammock.
The pilots sit in it.
The cockpit.
Yes. Birds in a gilded
Cage.
a little boat, Japanese boat. Spell it backwards or forwards. Begins with a K, ends with a K.
A kayak.
Yeah.
That's absolutely right. Well, it begins with a K, ends with a K. Why didn't you say it has AYA in the middle of it?
I was going to use the word palindrome, but I didn't think...
palindrome. Absolutely. Well, very well done, because they've got 18 marks. I can tell you that Billy and Simon are the winners. Yes, if he had said that, of course, we'd have put the buzzer on him. Now, well, Margaret, what can I say? You didn't match mines quite this time, did you?
No,
But nevertheless,
sorry.
You've had fun on both sides of the studio,
Terrific.
haven't you?
Absolutely.
£175, wasn't it? Plus the, yes, you got £175. Plus, of course, our special pyramid prize. You've got the novelty clock. It's a cracker, that, I promise. Your friends will come in and say, blimey, look at that. And you've got the trophy to put alongside it on the mantel shelf. And our thanks for being with us today. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Lucy, lovely to have had you on the show, too.
Thank you very much.
What are you going to say to him in the car on the way
I
home?
should just hit
don't
him.
know. But right now, Simon and Billy are going to go and play for pounds. Right. Yes, you did describe the last time, didn't you, Simon?
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. My memory fails me sometimes, you know. I know you did awfully well, whichever position you were in. Well, they managed 175 the last time, Billy. That would suit you all right, wouldn't it?
We do.
Well,
Anything we do.
The great news for you is that you're coming back tomorrow anyway, and we'll look forward to that. But more of that in a moment. What really is important now is that we've got to put 60 seconds on the clock as you go for the money, and your time starts now.
Reception, bedroom, bathroom, foyer.
Hotel.
Rooms, areas in a hotel.
Hotel bedrooms.
No, areas.
Areas, rooms, foyers.
Sections, bits.
Function rooms.
No, sections or bits of a hotel.
Parts of a hotel.
Chefs.
Hats, cooks.
Human beings who do that.
Cooks.
Human beings are called...
Chefs.
No, human beings are... another word for human... Thank you. Big bass drums, big drums, discotheques,
noise,
lions who shout.
Roar.
No, volume, we're talking about volume.
Noise.
Yes, what's a very lot of noise called?
It's,
Not opposite of quiet.
well, loud noise.
Yes. Items that make a loud
Loud
noise.
drums, loud bang.
Items
Items,
that
loud
make-
things. That,
Right, go on.
We made 75.
That's right. Don't worry, but the key word slipped your mind for a moment, did they? But don't worry about that. I love it. Items. I said items.
it was brilliant.
Well done. He wasn't he good? He was working hard.
Magic.
And you've got to have a look round there, then, Billy. You've got yourself 3 25s across the bottom, which is £75, and it really is only just the beginning, isn't it?
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
3-letter words. Now, what would you have said? Can you think of?
I can't think of any.
No, certainly
Well,
not.
you could just say
Not with the wife still here. Anyway, you can't. Anyway, that's for sure. Simon, love to have had you on the show. We'll see you and Lucy again, hopefully later in the year. Billy, see you again tomorrow.
Yes,
and we'll see you too for then on the Pyramid Game.